This is the goofiest looking little setup I've ever seen. So he's in here right now prepping the Miata up and getting it all taped off. That way we don't get paint on any of the trim pieces or in the inside of the car or anything like that. I feel bad because we just now mocked up this whole entire little paint booth for like $40 yesterday. And this isn't your traditional place that you would really be interested in painting, but it's gonna work, I think. These guys seriously have done quite a bit for me to get this Miata painted, and I could not be happier about it. I've been talking about it for the last few videos and everything, and they actually made a whole color for me because I wanted a specific color. So the color is called, well, I can't even tell you because it gives away the color and I don't want to tell you guys yet. So anyways, though, they brought one of their cars here and I really want to show you guys. Check this thing out, it's so cool. This is like the best product demonstration vehicle that you could really get to show what this stuff can do. It's really cool. They did that in a garage, in a one-car garage. He said that he did that entire paint on there.
Me's about to look so right.
Oh, Me's about to look great, trust me. Peep inside of the grill in there. Ooh, is it loud? Am I gonna die? This car is freaking sick. Oh, you need those wheels, dude.
I was thinking that.
Those wheels are so freaking gorgeous. That Supercharger sounds sick. Oh, and it's a manual. Oh, it's got 2 subs back there. What you think? Are you impressed by something?
Yeah, that's my shit.
No way. Daniel does not ever get impressed with anything, so I think I'm more impressed with Daniel being impressed than I am with the car.
I like personality. Like, for example, I like meat more than your Mustang.
Wow. Oh, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get on that level, bro. Honestly, I didn't even know that they were going to be painting today until they showed up and they were like, I don't know, let's paint it tonight. And I was like, oh, okay. Bye. Bye, Daniel. Oh, sweet. Great. That's good. You're gonna have to tell me all about the car too, because I don't know too much about it, except for that it's got a very nice Supercharger on it. Is this a stock motor still in here?
No, it's a white block. It's bored and stroked, 2 valve heads, stage 3. It's got 278 cams in it, and then a lot of porting and polishing done. 526 on the first setup, but it blew the clutch out, so we brought it down a little bit.
Okay, hell yeah, dude. So can you explain the paint scheme then?
So basically, a year ago, we did an event with a group called Addie's Army, special needs group, does mainly with autism, and it was themed like a fighter jet for a friend of mine that was killed in the military. And so they asked me to come to it. Well, I finally went and had one of the kids. I went down to the car for some reason and turned around and had one of the kids sit there, and all I could do was just grunt. Like,
yeah.
It just point and grunt. I'd never really been around autistic children before, so I didn't know if something was wrong or what. And his mom walked up and she was like, you know, that means he's nonverbal. That means that this is his favorite car. And my world just imploded around me. So I did the event. I went home and literally drew this out the next day.
The design on it and everything like that?
Started working on this.
That is really cool.
We started it in November. Everything on here is airbrushed. There's not a single piece of vinyl on the car except for the window. But I've started just repping this group. We go to events with Motorama in Atlanta and set it up. And
yeah.
Help raise money for the group and raise money for the kids and stuff like that. But when we do the events at Barber's Motorsports Park, it's an indie track, and we put the kids in the car and run them around the track.
Oh, that's awesome.
We run wide open. This was one of the 5 Addie's cars, so that's the ones that need a little bit more attention, or the VIPs that sponsor it. And the very first lap, it was raining. The very first lap, I turned the car sideways going around the track with the CEO of a car thing that probably makes more than all of us come out. But we did the rest of the event, and it's an eye-opening thing that I tell everybody, if you come out to it, you'll walk away. It'll change you. These kids have, in society's eyes, no reason to be happy, and these are the happiest children you ever meet. It makes your problems feel very, very, very tiny. I'll do anything I can for them.
So I'm guessing that the puzzle pieces are part of their designs, or what?
Well, basically what it is with autism, the puzzle pieces are kind of a symbol of autism. And so when we started trying to come up, I started trying to come up with a theme. These kids get hate on so much for, their disability or whatever, that the theme kind of became, if you notice, the hood.
Yeah, I saw that. That is really cool. That's a really neat saying, to be honest with you. That's really nice.
So the theme basically became that the puzzle pieces stand for what society sees the children as. This is what they is. This is the heart. And if you look just past, everybody wanted me to do the puzzle pieces on the front, but the whole theme is when you're behind the car, you get, I get teased a little bit, well, puzzle pieces and all that. If you'll just pay a little bit extra attention, you'll actually see what the car really is. And it's the same thing with the kids. Give them a little bit extra attention, and you'll see who they really are. They love it. The crazy part about the clear coat, it wasn't supposed to rain. It would have been as glossy as the roof. And after 300 hours of airbrushing and painting, I went to lay the clear coat on just the back half. And and I didn't empty the water trap out of my compressor. Low humidity, no big deal. Started spraying and started seeing bubbles in the clear. So I cut the fans off and stuck my ear to the door, and it was pouring rain. Well, if you fill the car, it has a almost sandpaper texture to it. So I was destroyed. Like, I just sat the floor. I've just destroyed this whole car. A couple days later, I had a buddy that was bringing his nephew. A lot of autistic children have eyesight problems, so his nephew is basically blind at this point. A couple days later, he said, "Hey, can I come by and let him see the car? We can't make it to the event." So we're standing there talking. I'm doing what any car guy does. I'm making every excuse under the sun as to why, it turned out this way. He walks up to the car and starts rubbing it. He can't see anything, but all of a sudden he turns around and goes, "Uncle, puzzle pieces." The texture on the car, actually feel it if you want. The texture on the car actually makes it where you can feel every single puzzle piece on
So that was completely
completely back.
That's
It
awesome.
turned out to be the coolest thing ever.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
A little over 1,000 puzzle pieces and just shy of 500 rivets.
1,000 puzzle pieces and 500 what?
The rivets on here.
Are you serious?
So it took me 300 hours to do it. It took me 2 days just to lay out the pattern for the side of the car.
Jesus, dude. That is nuts. Yeah, I know, man. It looks really, really fantastic. That is a really cool story. I saw the pictures of the car and everything, but I didn't really understand it until you explained it. That's awesome, dude. Can you explain rail and everything?
Rail has been around for quite a long time. The liquid wrap industry basically has evolved over time. Rail is one of the leading companies. They make a DIY version, kind of a semi-pro, and then a pro version of it. They're all sprayed on like paint. They feel off like vinyl without the adhesive underneath.
So you don't have to sand it, you don't have to do anything. Your original paint stays the same underneath the car. But you get a fresh paint job.
Fresh paint job.
That's cool.
This car's been 13 colors in the past 3 years.
Oh my lord.
It gets addictive. Very, very addictive. It blows people's minds when you see a car. Like, this car is about 5 different colors. Rear bumper's red, deck lid's red, hood's white, that's gray, front bumper's black. But when you're gonna coat it like that, why spend money to paint it? It's all gonna look like this eventually anyway. When you take a car that's got signatures all over, it's multiple different colors, and when it comes back out, and it's gonna look borderline, that kind of gloss.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Pretty eye-opening. Dr. Pigment is actually the one that made your color for you, and then the spray source is the people that make the spray guns that we use.
I'm excited to see. Y'all said y'all are gonna be able to finish it tonight? That quick? Jesus Christ, that is crazy.
Watch is gonna be the humidity, just how humid it is in here.
Yeah, they're in there right now getting the Miata prepped and everything, getting it all wrapped up so that way they don't overspray on anything important. This is a really great example of what it is going to look like, though. It's seriously cool that you can just paint this stuff over normal paint and it still turns out looking this good. I think I'm mind blown that he did this in a garage, and that's what they're about to do right here to the Miata.
Really changed.
Yeah.
It really has, man.
Today is going to be the day that pretty much the Miata goes through a complete transformation. I think it's going to be very cool. The color that we picked out, pretty dang unique. So unique, in fact, that they had to make an exact color specific to what I was wanting and custom make it and named it after me. So you mix these pearl. People don't even know what color it is yet, so this is funny. This is not the color of the car, believe it or not. It's funny because whenever you mix this and put it over the black, it does not even stay this color. This is like a kind of like a greenish color, but it completely changes from this. So this gets mixed into this liquid here, correct?
Yes.
And that gets sprayed onto the car after the base coat. And that is the mid coat?
That's the mid coat.
And it's like a milky color? Really?
If I sprayed that right now, you would not even know it was there, basically.
Really?
It's almost translucent once it comes out of it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it up, pour a little bit off into a cup just so we can make room for the thinner.
Okay.
And then I'll put the pearls in.
They look pretty neat. I've never even seen those before. That's pretty cool. I'm almost skeptical to believe that it's actually going to turn out the color that we talked about. There is no way. Seafoam green. That's what it looks like. Austin, did I show you the color? Like what the final product's going to look like?
I've heard about it. I know like roughly what it's gonna be. It's
Oh, it's pink. Bright pink. We went with Barbie pink. I think I'm more excited though because the car has been such a piece of crap since I've got it. So like after doing all this, and putting the new fenders on it and everything, it's gonna be such a whole looking car. That degreaser took off all the signatures pretty much. It's so sad. But at least we got a straight body now. We got a 65-inch TV. I'm trading one of my pistols for it. Sorry, I'm not trying to be weird. I do YouTube stuff.
Hey, you want to know what you nice for?
Opening things.
Want to know what you get box for?
freaking dash cams.
Look at this here. We got the whole family set up. We got to go pick up that couch later tonight, Poe. There's gonna be a whole size couch that goes right here. We're setting up like an entire living room setup out here. Check it out. We're watching Poe's videos. This is like the most anxious that I've been in a long time. I'm literally standing outside of this booth right now, listening to them paint the car, and I have no idea what it's looking like. I don't get to see anything. I want to walk in there so bad, but I can't. They've gone ahead and gotten the base coat put on. Dang, Meep is about to look crazy good. It's so funny because this is supposed to be literally so far from what this color is right now. I was just now telling him a minute ago, I was like, if it doesn't work like he was saying, and it actually turns out to be green once we spray it on the car, then we're gonna go with it. We're gonna pretend like green was the color we were going for. Oh look, you're pouring out the bottom.
You didn't put a line in?
He said you can edit that out.
Okay, let's try this again.
I'm gonna take the trusty GoPro. I've never put one of these on.
Really?
Do I look like somebody that uses safety equipment often?
No. You look like Bane.
This is like the scariest thing ever. I feel like I'm on a mission. How fumey is it about to get in here?
Not a little bit. Won't be too bad.
A little bit?
A little bit. I'm gonna pull around, hit the other half, and I'm gonna come back over here.
Look at there. Yep. There it is. The color's working.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Bro,
Oh my gosh.
the color is crazy.
That's insane. What?
How does it go from green to purple? I'm mind blown. No. Nope. Oh god. Oh god. There's a bug. You can still see where I spray painted Meep right here. Mistakes were made. I should have never done that.
It is now 1:30 in the morning. We have been up here basically all day getting the car prepped, and it looks freaking fantastic. We were going for like I really don't even know what to explain the color as. I was really wanting to do like a Barney-ish color, kind of like a dark purple, like almost black, but in the light you still see the purple, and they freaking nailed it perfectly. So it's gonna be pretty dang cool to see the transformation of this car that quick. Let's put on some real good stuff. Trace and mellow. Yeah, check that out. Oh yeah. How weird would it be if I started playing my songs for them? That'd probably be really awkward. I'm not gonna do that. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my second channel, go ahead and click up above right now. You need to go check it out. It's like, what time is it? Come on. Oh my watch died. It's like 2 in the morning right now. I haven't slept much. I didn't really sleep that much last night. We were up working on music and stuff like that. Can't wait to be done, get out of here and go home and go to sleep. Oh wow. Oh man. This is some great detail. Oh yeah, let me look in there. I feel like they're gonna look at me in a second and be like, what the oh, dang, this camera actually does really good up close. It doesn't want to do good right here. But damn it, it looks really good right here. For what I gave these guys to work with, they are doing a freaking fantastic job. If you want to check out this product, the stuff that's on this car, the stuff that we're getting put on the Miata right now, here you go. Rail protective coatings, Dr. Pigment, the spray stores is where they get their paint guns from. Cannot wait to get our couch put in right here too. It's gonna match those love seats right there. From now on, if we premiere a video or whatever on the channel, we're gonna be watching the premiere as well, and we're gonna be watching it right here. So that is honestly probably the main reason why I was really wanting to get a TV setup up here. I'm glad I stumbled upon that one on Facebook Marketplace. I stay on Facebook Marketplace, I swear, no matter what. I have like a bad addiction to Facebook Marketplace. You done? Yeah? I can't even hear what you're saying. Oh, you're sticking to the floor. I didn't know if I could walk in there yet or if I was gonna die from fumes.
Walk in, but
Under the circumstances, I think.
Oh, good God. Yeah, I definitely agree with the circumstances. It definitely does look very good. Holy crap.
granted, this is just, it's starting to dry. It'll flatten out and smooth out as it starts to cure.
I think you were right about the gloss, how good it was gonna look. I gotta walk in there, I'm sorry. I got to, I'm gonna die, but I just gotta see it. It's funny that you can still see, I cannot believe, if I would have known that we were gonna do this, I definitely would not have spray painted it underneath it. I cannot get enough of that color.
Yeah, it's gonna be banging in the sunlight, dude.
Basically, the tape will bridge the gap between the body panel and the trim panels.
And whenever you try to peel the tape off, it'll
pull the air wrap up.
Right, so you gotta do it while it's wet.
Very, very tedious process.
You did really good taping it off. It looks great.
Gotta throw it out there to the boy in the cast. The pimp with a limp.
Pimp with a limp. Yeah, that is basically perfect, right in line with the trim like that. That is awesome. This is probably the coolest stuff I've seen in person. I won't lie to you. It's pretty damn cool. I was kind of like skeptical about it, but seeing it now, this is like, wow. What we need to do is what?
What we need to do is kill the lights, give the critters a place to go away.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is probably going to be all for today's video. They went ahead and they got all their stuff done. Oh, I'm so tired. I wear contacts, by the way. My contacts from whenever we were in the paint booth and I was getting those shots from inside of there. All the paint overspray and fumes and stuff got in my eyes, and now my contacts are like hazy and they're stuck to my eyeballs right now. So I'm gonna go home and get those unstuck from my eyeballs, but it has been a really, really long day. So anyways, guys, if you want to tune in the next video, make sure you guys do that. We're gonna finally pull the car out, especially whenever we get it in the sunlight and everything. It's gonna be really nice. The clear coat has still got to dry for 3 to 4 hours, and once we get it outside tomorrow and let it cure in the sunlight, I think it's going to be very cool. So anyways, guys, I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.